there's probably not going to be anything, but is there any chance that the people we're looking for, the other guards, were maybe here? Is that scout check to try and find any traces of them?
It does not seem that they were here, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
They didn't get eaten by hawks. That's a pretty good sign.
Alright. So,
can I make a stonemason check to see how well the basement is? If the basement is made of stone, I assume it is. But if it is, then to see how sturdy it is in case this hawk comes back looking for more food.
absolutely. It will be obstacle 1 challenge, or obstacle 1 difficulty. So, one success is all you need.
Oh wait, people are tired. I can help them.
No, I'm like
a little caffeine.
I'm physically tired.
We're gonna be sleeping soon anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an in-game, but
Alright,
maybe
you
out of
have
game.
a success, Jonathan. It seems sturdy enough where if the hawk came back, the house could take a beating. Especially since you are in the cellar.
Alright. Good to know. Seems safe enough.
Hey, Zach, spoilers now in the chat window, what the heck?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to actually spark interest.
Okay.
I thought it was...
Again, you have no sound as a heads up. Oh no.
I figured I'd toss that out there, Kevin. I know you were proud of that moment.
Well, being as we're getting deeper into the night.
Yes,
Not
you
sure
guys
if
can, go to sleep if you wish.
We should probably have a watch, take turns watching out for those mice if they come back, or if there's a if the hawk comes back, or even if the even if there's a
something else.
like the blood, make sure the blood trail stays. So I don't know if we're gonna take turns, or if we should just not worry about it, or
no, we'll be keeping watch tonight. Take the first watch. I'll take the first watch with Arcadius. Why don't we have brother and sister on the second watch, and I'll take the third watch with you. We should be good to go.
All right.
What's up?
And
What's up? What's up?
Should each
You hear
watch? What? Yeah.
Okay, alright. I was late to that whole thing.
Should each watch make
Adine, are you
Can you talk? I don't know if I hear you.
Yeah, I'm muted. My headset died.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Should each watch make a check of some sort?
Actually, no, you all go throughout the night, and things seem to be fine.
Alright.
It is the morning. Okay.
Lost him.
Well, he also might need to go anyways, because he has a test, and he's a little schoolboy, and he needs to be a good boy.
How old is he?
I don't know. I'm guessing like a senior or something like that in high school.
Yeah.
He's a young, he's a young gun.
Lols.
Holy shit, we've been doing this for 9.5 hours, gentlemen.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt, I didn't tell you I'm back to school again.
Well,
Very
really?
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
This time for business.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, let's set ourselves out again. And you said morning is broken?
Yes, morning is broken.
Did we get any things?
1 second here. It's still technically my turn until the end of the mission, so to speak. It's kind of weird how this works. It's kind of like during a mission, anything that you rack up is like all your conditions are still in effect, but I need to check on that to make 100% sure, because I don't want you guys going in there, you know, and failing because of me. Because of my
So I'm
mistake.
sorry. We woke up, right?
Yes, you woke up. I need to check on.
Have we done anything significant since we woke up?
No,
because
I'm just
I
looking up some
disconnected.
rules.
Okay.
What was I gonna? Effects, right? Status effect or something like that.
We were all tired.
Tired. All right, tired. Right here.
There's
Tired.
specific rules for being tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it says also on your character sheet, it tells you what, if you're tired, what it is. You basically get -1 dice to all checks.
Hmm.
I'll
That's not
explain it.
good.
The labors of the guard are ceaseless and exhausting. The work is never done, but it's important to get enough rest. Otherwise, an exhausted guard mouse could jeopardize the whole mission. All right, and now I need to look at healing. That is 128. Recovery. Okay, so basically, what we need to start doing, you guys need to start doing, is impeding yourself in some way during play, because that's the only way you can actually recover from things, is by impeding yourself to get checks.
So how do we impede ourselves?
Under traits. Remember when I was talking about traits? They all had the first half of the paragraph were good things about it, and the second half were the bad things about it on traits. The bad things about it would be impeding. Like if you were a bodyguard, you became too overbearing on one person, and so you would impede the party by not letting the party do what it needs to do, because you're all over this person, being like, no, don't go out there. So you would gain a check. To recover, you need to spend 1 check during the player's turn to recover from a status, or 2 checks during the GM's turn.
I mean, I guess it just seems odd for like that type of a condition of tired. I mean, we just slept.
Yes, it does.
So how can you? I mean, like, if that's kind of the ruling on it, but it just seems I can see that kind of going through if we're in the same day, but shouldn't I mean sleeping, especially sleeping in a covered area, you know?
Oh, let me see here. Oh, no, yeah, you're good. You're good. Thank you for mentioning. I'm very tired. Remember, I had 3.5 hours of sleep.
You keep bringing this up.
I'm just letting you know. I worked late bar last night, and then I was up for a little bit doing this, and then I got up to do this again to try and be as well prepared as I could. So, tired. Like the mice are tired, I am also tired. But fatigue can be dealt with in 2 ways. Either a good night's rest, which you had, or... Oh, nice. Okay. Or an obstacle 3 health test. That's not bad. So basically if you didn't get a good night's rest, or if you don't have enough health to pass the test, that's when you would expend your checks to try and automatically take care of it. I don't know. This is very basically we're running a rules light version of the rules light version, basically right now.
Yeah, no problem. Just keeping things moving.
So
Yeah.
this game's a little bit more deeper than we're making it, than we have it, but we're doing actually not too bad for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I need more water. My throat's about to give out.
Go for it, man. I need more beer. Might fix that. Kevin, did you actually start drinking or no?
Not really. I had
That's okay.
like one Jack and Coke, and yeah,
You're
I'm just
sick.
not.
It's fine.
I've been going this whole time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, normally I'm a fairly healthy drinker during these things, but
Yeah, I stopped to eat ice cream, but my ice cream's all gone, so I think I'm picking that back up.
Here's the one bottle that I'm afraid to touch, though.
Let's see it.
Everclear's terrible. That's
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, shit.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
If you'll notice, I got like 2 shots out of it, and that's it.
I had a
I've had
friend.
this since-
You don't drink Everclear straight. You use it in a punch. If you're
We're
like
on a-
18
at
years
a-
old.
We were at a bachelor party, and we were playing cards, and so we had a teacup, so we put Everclear in it, lit it on fire, and played cards around it, and then the loser had to drink it, so he blew it out, drank it. 20 minutes later, just put his head on the table, and he was out. It was at least like 2 to 3 shots worth in a teacup, and it was hilarious. He was
Alright.
fucking gone for the night.
That would do it actually. Okay. So the blood trail has dried, but it is still there, possibly.
Good.
Once Zach gets back, I believe he is one of the better at pathfinding. But this is
He's okay.
he's okay.
Don't
Well,
make his head too big.
to Briar, it seems like someone in your group could use a Pathfinder check
to
to follow the trail back to where these mice went.
that's irrelevant.
That's me. Why is it irrelevant?
Why is it relevant?
Oh, it's me. It's me.
We're attempting to track these thieves down that just bested us in battle, and they just stole all these people's belongings, these unfortunate victims' belongings.
And how does that get us any closer to Pebblebrook or the missing mouse guard?
Well, the fact of the matter is that
Touche, sir.
it's on the way there, so this house was on the way there, so there's no reason for us not to think that these thieves didn't have some sort of encounter with our group.
Now,
The thing
you
is,
keep
though-
saying thieves. There's a big difference between thieves and looters.
Well, we'll determine whether they're thieves
No,
when we find out if the people who lived here once are still alive.
I have to say,
not.
Jonathan, he's changed my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with him as well. If they were specifically out to kill people, they probably wouldn't have run away.
Yeah.
They would have stood and fought.
We need to get closer to Pebblebrook and find out if they ever made it there. Because they could have made it there, then gone back out into the field or something like that. So, they're somewhere between here and Pebblebrook, but I feel like that is probably the wrong direction.
Alright, ultimately, after listening to your, I guess the Fresh Paw doesn't have a say in this. If he doesn't speak up. But, Arcade,
Come on, fuckums.
Bob, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Come on, Samwell.
He's got the quiet trait.
After listening to your patrol's opinions, what do you decide?
What do I just? Oh,
No, Briar.
okay, good.
What do I decide we're continuing down towards Pebblebrook.
Okay.
We can, if you'd like to satisfy your needs at all, you could cartographer your way through this and leave some markings as to where their last path was. But our ultimate mission has nothing to do with these mice. There's other mice that can patrol the area. That's not what we were tasked to do.
I agree.
The blood trail goes off into the woods, whereas the path to Pebblebrook is on the road.
But does the path, the blood trail, lead in the same general direction
Let
as
me
the
see.
road? Because if it does, we can just follow the blood trail, and we'll still be on the right path.
It is not.
No.
Oh well.
Oh,
Ow. Ow.
Ooh. Let me read this real quick.
We can always we can go back to base and have a scouting party. We can tell them exactly.
By the
where
way, you guys
thieves
are
were,
actually
so.
much closer to Pebblebrook than you thought.
Oh, nice.
You actually traveled a couple days before you found the farm.
Oh.
The farm is actually on the outskirts of Pebblebrook.
I remember that.
The bandits could not have gotten too far, to be honest, since it seems that it's in the same general direction as Pebblebrook, but not directly in the path of Pebblebrook, it seems.
Interesting, though. So we're not too far out of Pebblebrook. We know that there's been no communication really between Lockhaven and Pebblebrook, correct?
Correct.
No merchant wagons going between them or anything like that?
No, a complete silence.
All right. Let's get our way to Pebblebrook, and we can start the investigation from there. We'll inform... Well, let's keep on our path now, and we'll...
Be right back.
As interesting as this other party is, and perhaps there is a connection to these bandit mice, but right now, I don't think that there's enough evidence to distract us from what we were tasked to do yet.
Right.
Just to throw out additional information, like a full decision, I do have a natural bearings trait. So if we want to kind of follow that, since it's in the same general direction, we can go that direction and then just straight over to Pebblebrook.
I mean, part of the thing is I'd like to take the road only because this is the road that the merchants would take, that everyone would take.
Our group would take, yeah. The other scouting party would take.
For there to be complete silence means that something is stopping them somewhere on this road. I just don't want to miss whatever that something is.
So then we should mark where we've been. Then we should.
I've already done that.
Tree,
Yep. We've had that with the.
I'm marking it.
And mark the direction that the blood is going as well, in case it gets cleaned up.
Okay. So, keeping to the path of Pebblebrook, correct?
We are. The main road, whatever that. The idea being that if there's complete silence between Pebblebrook and Lockhaven, that anyone who'd be communicating would be using this road, and we want to come across it.
Okay. Let me look at this real quick. Alright, you stumble upon Pebblebrook. Off in the distance, you hear the babbling brook, little stream of water, going across the pebbles where the town gets its name, Pebblebrook.
Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, just for future reference, did we notice any distinct features on the three mice?
No, not really. They just look like little brown mice.
Okay.
Brown, got it.
But something seems strangely amiss as you are going on your way towards Pebblebrook. more of the farmlands seem to be completely abandoned. And when you get into town, you find the town is abandoned with many damaged and destroyed buildings, though there are no mouse bodies or weapons lying in the streets.
Claw marks.
That's odd. Yeah.
Do a scout check.
Lore... I use my little lore mousey to figure out.
Yeah, lore, that would work too.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and could I use
Well, no, scout to find the marks, and lore mouse is to determine.
Predator wise?
Okay.
Lore
could I
mouse
use my
is.
predator wise?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Let's see here. Scout. Ha. Roll d6.
+4.
Ah.
Because we're all helping, right?
Let me check on the teamwork stuff real quick. Let me make sure I'm doing this semi-right. Alright, 93. Yes, during a skill check, the group can come together and help the person making the test. But there must be 3 conditions to be met. First, the acting player must acknowledge and accept the help from his compatriots. Help cannot be forced or surreptitious. You know that word.
Surreptitiously.
Yes, there you go. It must be open and agreed upon by the players. If you don't like how your teammate is helping, you can turn him down. Second, any player who is helping must then, well, this part doesn't apply to us because we're not playing at a real table, but if we were, you would physically give the acting player one of your dice.
No.
To show that you are helping.
Yeah, I don't like that roll. Nobody touches my dice.
Lastly, the helping player must now participate. The helping player must now participate in the scene. You all must describe how your mouse is helping him out in order for him to roll extra dice.
Ready.
Okay. I'll
Yeah, so why don't I mean, I know I kind of already rolled a scout on it there. I only rolled the 1 for myself, but if there's a how's this going? Is any
basically how you would help with a skill check is if any of your skills or wises would be appropriate to the situation, then you could aid him, and then you would describe how that skill is aiding him. So who wants, this is the patrol wide, not just Team A and Team B, or Team Shadow.
Vanguard.
Okay, Vanguard and Team Elysium. This is a patrol wide thing. So if anyone has a skill that would help, or a wise that would help, what was it, Jonathan?
Scouting.
Mine was a predator wise.
Okay, he's doing predator wise. Briar, you're scouting?
Well, I'll use the predator wise as well then, and taking a look at that as well.
Describe how are you adding to his predator wise as well.
So I've clearly seen a number of different things in my number of years. Basically looking for distinguishing marks of as we're keeping in a pack, basically anything that's been disturbed by larger creatures. Obvious things that a mouse might not be able to do.
Okay. Anyone else helping?
I'll guess I use Scout to help out.
Okay.
I'll use Scout as well.
How are you two helping out?
Checking rooftops in the street level, just seeing if there's any obvious claw marks or anything that might suggest.
Okay.
I'm checking to try and find a pattern of the movement to see. I mean, if there was a decent amount of franticness, maybe things are scattered in a certain direction. Like if the people all left of their own free will, I would imagine that there might be some things leading on a trail out of town, or like they've lost their belongings or something like that along the way. I don't know, in a rush of movement.
Okay.
Trying to figure out directionality, I guess.
This should have probably come a lot earlier, Matt. But how long has Pebblebrook been silent?
At least a week.
Okay, so we're not
Oh.
talking months.
No.
Right? Okay. Okay.
Um,
And it would be fairly common for a patrol or for a caravan or something to be coming daily, or at least some type of news between the two of them daily.
at least every other day. You know.
Easy enough. Okay.
That's why there was cause for worry.
Yep.
If I use my survivalist to try and help out, would that grant him 1 die roll? Because otherwise I can use mine for 6 die.
That's up to you. It will grant him 1 extra die to his Hawkwise. He's searching for a specific thing. You would be searching for an overall thing. You can each make separate ones, but right now he has 3 dice plus his Hawkwise dice that he would roll.
Can I use it for both? Or is it like I use it and then it's done?
For this, since you're going for the same goal, either you help him or you go on by yourself and do your roll.
Alright, I'll use my scout to help him and then I'll use the survivalist also later.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. How are you?
Troll leader?
How are you using Scout differently than the other two using Scout?
Seeing like if I can kind of judge where footprints would be, if like they land on 2 houses and scrape marks can't go the same direction.
Okay. So
I can try and get a general size of it.
Jonathan, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4 dice plus your predator wise. You already have rolled 3 dice, and you have 1 success so far. No, sorry, you've rolled 2. My bad. 2 dice. Is that your normal predator wise? There, Max.
Jonathan?
I guess he's
Sorry, what?
okay. You rolled your 2 dice. Is that from your predator wise?
That's from my predator
All right.
wise.
Roll 4 more dice
All right.
from the help that you are receiving, if you wish their help.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Very nice. Holy shit.
4 successes.
Yeah.
As a team, some of you are climbing the rooftops looking for marks, the others are scouring the sky, others searching for patterns, and so on and so forth. Jonathan, you realize that this is definitely a hawk attack. And not only that, hold on. Where is it? Not only that, as you come to this realization, you hear a loud screech, and a hawk swoops down on you from the air.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Okay.
All right. So, I guess I
Teams.
should.
Make
I
up
should-
your goals. This is a fight animal conflict.
Oh
to
God.
survive.
Yeah, we
Survive, yeah.
don't have anywhere near the amount of numbers that we should.
Okay, so
This is
for
combat. This is combat, though. We have a lot of fighters.
well,
We have a lot of fighters, but didn't he
a
say
hawk
we
is
need-
actually one that you can kill. It is only
Really?
Hawks are actually kind of small. They're just very, very fast and very,
A
very
hawk
good
is
at
smaller
hunting.
than
Yeah.
a hawk is smaller than an owl.
Yes,
Yeah.
this particular
Hmm.
because we're thinking an owl, like a great horned owl. You know, they're like 2.5 to 3 feet long.
Oh,
Big.
I
like,
was
hawks
thinking.
are like a foot tall. A lot of them are.
I was
maybe a
thinking
foot-
something more like a Hedwig from Harry Potter.
Okay, no. Hawks are definitely just one size step up from you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When you put it like that.
But
We got this. What's up, Mark?
I'll have to be right back.
okay, so we will put this conflict in hold until Mark gets back.
Nope.
All right. I'm
Well, I
in the
will-
middle of a sprite creation, anyways.
All right.
Since my team's all still here, can we kind of strategize a little bit?
Are you talking about goal wise or actions?
Goal wise.
All right, goal wise, go for it.
Let's save Jonathan.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm in danger?
Well, the entire patrol's in danger.
Yeah,
Since
that's what I was thinking. I mean, I appreciate the thought, but my question is, am I the one that needs saving, or is it just I'm the first person to notice this?
Aren't you in the Talons? I'm pretty sure he's got you in the air, right?
No.
I must have missed that
No,
part.
you're not in the Talons.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
This is
Yeah.
entire patrol notices it because Jonathan was the first to actually notice it, but everyone heard the hawk screech.
So I guess I should point out to everyone else, hey guys, you're looking the wrong way. It's over there.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Well, then we don't need to save Jonathan. He's fine. I thought he was in Talons in the air, and I thought we were going to have to sling the hawk in the eyes.
Is there a nearby home? Something that we could run into for coverage, or are we out in the middle of the
We
road?
have a city full of
That
homes.
is something
Probably all
you
scattered.
do during your action phase.
All right.
Which both teams need to figure out this is interesting. Now that there's two teams in versus one creature, the conflicts are different. They're more complex.
No
Jackpot.
shit.
Um,
No.
Get
more
fighter
complex.
levels. Fighter levels. Oh, yeah.
Teamwork in conflicts. All right.
If only Muka was here.
Let's see. If you're up, let's see. It's not the right one I want to look at. Okay. That's not the one. Post. Multiple teams, multiple actions. Okay, here's the cool thing. If two teams have the same target and choose actions that are both versus their target's actions, they must help each other rather than roll separately. So this is actually in your favor, in somewhat.
Alright.
Use the teamwork rules to describe out. Okay.
So you said we roll separately?
I'll get back to you in 1 second. I have to look up the
Alright.
teamwork rules again.
Alright.
I need to open up another PDF of this so I can scroll 2 pages.
I think what we should do is, well, Matt, take your headphones off. We should force the hawk to land, I think. We hide in the buildings, make it land, maybe try and get it to follow us into one of the houses and get caught. I don't know. But if we make it land, then we can actually use our swords. Otherwise, we're limited to slings.
Well, I don't think the
Ooh,
idea
quick
is
snare.
even to
That's
get
pretty
close
cool.
to this thing because, I mean, the second it lands, is the second that it can
I feel
get
like
to us. The second, as long as it's still in the air, we can run
Matt
away
made it a
from
point to say that it's something that we can kill. I honestly, I feel like we can either run away or we can hide or whatever. But I think that we could honestly take it. I don't think we said that if we could. So
I'm not saying we don't fight it. I'm saying that we find grounds that we can more easily be able to take it on.
Talking too much, guys. That's part of the fun of it. You don't have this time to talk. You gotta act, react.
I say the snare plane looks good. We lure it in. We get it stuck in the snare trap, and we just poke him with sticks.
I'm screaming at the top of my lungs into the homes.
Well,
And
All right, let's get Matt back. He's not even looking.
Wait, I'm waving and I don't even have a webcam. What the fuck? Matt, please.
All right, we're done because Kevin doesn't want us metaing it up. So
that's right. That breaks the whole point of this game.
there's a fucking load of strategy involved.
Of course there is. That's
Well,
what
I mean,
makes
we
it
can't just
awesome.
figure that shit out on the fly.
Why
We're
not?
talking it out. Because to be honest with you, we've already together. The meta part makes up for the fact that we've been a team for so long.
We
that
haven't
this
been.
talking.
All right,
yeah.
all right. I'm coming back in.
Oh, that's true. They just assembled us at the beginning. Huh?
So-
I assembled
I
you all
figured
for
it
that.
out.
Well,
If
That's
here's what
fine.
happens when two teams are against the same opponent. If the two teams choose actions that are both versus, instead of one team rolling their attack and the other team rolling their attack, Team B, or whoever you choose the primary team in this, whoever you want to be the primary team, is actually going to be based on your goals. If one team's goal is to kill the hawk and the other team's goal is to like survive, then the team Shadow Vanguard, let's say their goal is to attack, kill it, and Team Elysium's goal is to survive. Then Team Shadow Vanguard is the primary team. So Elysium will give them an extra dice.
All right,
Oh,
so
shit, that's
Um,
crazy. Look what I can do, guys.
I-
Look at my hands. Look how freaky that is. Look at my hands.
And if the two teams
I can do it with
choose
that one, too.
both independent tests, it's the same thing because they both chose it. So
all right, so we
what, Shadow Vanguard, what is your goal? Conflict goal.
Survival.
yeah, our goal, I think, I hope we're all in agreement on this, is to kill this thing, but to survive.
Mostly
More than
survive.
that.
Two.
More importantly,
Mostly
survive.
All right,
Plan
Yeah,
B.
survival
Kill
is
it.
more important. I would say just go survival because we can probably meet that. Killing it, I don't know. There's a chance, but it's risky too. So
Like
Yeah.
everyone survive or just the team survive? The base
But-
team survive.
Well, the ideal.
I thought this place
thing
is abandoned.
that
Who else
we
is there?
all survive.
No, Team Shadow Black Vanguard of Doom survive, or patrol. This whole patrol survive.
The whole
What is
patrol.
The ideal
Okay.
end is for
Well,
us all
probably-
to survive. The
It
patrols
probably
to
varies
survive.
from mouse to mouse. Where, like, my character may think, hey, killing this hawk would benefit the kingdom more, whereas Kevin's character, who has the
Well,
goal
you're
of-
on two different teams, so you have two different team goals.
right. Just explaining.
Okay.
He may have the goal of everyone comes back. So that would be something we have to figure out what our goal is, specifically for our team.
So, okay, so,
So the
change
three
the
of us
goal
is our goal:
again.
kill it.
I still think survival at this point, but killing it
Survive.
would be nice. Killing it is a part of survival.
So
Not
basically, survive at any cost, right?
Survive at any cost. Okay. Okay. Team Elysium.
Whenever you giggle like that,
What is
Defend
your
patrol.
team goal?
Oh,
Our disposition got reset, right?
Keep the
It's a
patrol
+3
alive. Defend the
hawk
patrol.
of killing.
Defend the patrol. Okay. You are
Right.
defending the patrol, and the other team is to survive at any cost.
Well, when I said that, I didn't
Brave.
mean
No.
it's
fine.
our
I'm
team survive. I
giving you.
meant our patrols.
I'm giving you a hard time. One is to survive at any cost, and the other is to defend the
Getting too old for this shit.
defend. Okay. So now both teams. I am going to mark my actions. I'm going to take my headphones off. You two teams, mark yours and wave at me when you're done.
maneuver into building. Well, only one of us can be doing the action, so I guess
Snare.
snare. Yeah, you should do the snare. That's a
We
good
should-
one.
I can
What's
tell
that fall
this
on?
though, right?
I would assume that would be survivalist, or I would get a bonus for that.
But no, I know, but I mean, is that a type of attack or is that a maneuver?
Probably.
Probably an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do attack first, and that's make a sling. The second one will
Well-
be attack.
The first thing really is to get into this home, right? I mean, you don't want him building
Yeah.
a sling out in the middle of the road.
Snare.
Yeah, the first thing is to
Snare.
find
Yeah,
cover.
okay.
There.
All right,
First thing is to
maneuver.
find cover.
Well, no, because that's
Maneuver
where
into
the
cover?
hawk will come down at, wouldn't it?
Well, it already knows we're here. It screeched at us.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna come straight down.
If we get it
Man.
to come into the house, you could have a snare set up inside the house, and they'll stick its head through the front door, and we get it.
And hopefully it's a second-story building, so we can jump. One of us, at least, can jump on the top of it, or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just thinking I don't want someone sitting out in the middle of the road
Somebody has to
working
be
working on a snare. Yeah, well, that's what we're nobody has to be bait. We need to get into the home.
Everybody's
Yeah.
going into robot mode right
All right.
now for me.
So
Sorry.
maneuver into home. That's a maneuver, right?
Wait,
That's what
is it a 1-story or a 2-story?
Or,
If it's 1-story, he's just gonna peel back the fucking roof like you did at the farmhouse.
well, but then hopefully by that time I'll have the snare set up.
Where
when
do you
he
know where he's
peels
gonna come in
back
from the roof?
So it's in
Yeah, he'll
for
come
us,
in
yeah.
through the top of the roof. So if we have the
But do
snare
you know
set-
specifically? Are you gonna build a big enough snare to cover the entire roof area and have it just pull wherever he comes in, where it feels pressure, or are you going are you building it in a specific spot so he has to
Well-
go to that specific spot?
Like if I build it right on the door, if he comes in through the door, we'll catch him right around
Who
the
says
neck.
he'll rip the roof off? He doesn't
Well-
have to. I mean, it might be a second-story house, but we have
Yep.
to take cover no matter what. So we're going
Are
in this
you
house
leaving?
whether it's one or
Uh,
two stories.
The other
No.
No? Oh.
the other attack that could happen.
We're
is-
already
could-
talking too much.
We are maneuvering into the house. We are setting up a snare with the survivalist check as an attack, and then the third option is attack with slings from the door frame or something. I guess I don't know.
And then,
We could defend against the
yeah, I'd say defend.
hawk.
Defend. All right, sounds good. We're done.
With the
All right.
All right, wave. We're good.
hold on, with the retreat back to the house
Is
being
that
an
a wave
attack or a
zone?
maneuver?
It's a maneuver.
Well, just like how the guys were retreating to the woods,
Is
that
that-
was an
is that-
attack.
I don't
That was
know.
during a chase scenario.
I don't know.
That was
Are
a
you
chase
waving?
scenario,
Is that
so
a
that's not an
wave?
attack.
I'm putting my headphones back on. No?
Okay, perfect.
Well, fuck you too.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, Mark's waving. Okay. I like that little wave at me if you're ready. Okay,
Alright, so we're-
hold on. I'm still picking mine. I think this will be good. My goal is to eat
Yeah, no shit.
at least one of the mice.
Well, if he eats us, he's going to need to shit it out.
Just one of the mice.
Great. Matt's gonna try and PK us.
Okay, now roll the disposition. Conflict type, fight. So test skill, fighter. Add to base, health, or nature.
So we have to do two dispositions
Yes.
because we're two parties.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. Maxwell and Kevin, that's you guys.
So what am I
Oh,
rolling
you're
here? again?
changing teams?
No, they're the
No.
team leaders.
They're both the team leaders. They've always been the team leaders.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Remember, you are getting help from your
So
buddies.
I need to roll a defend on the attack, right?
Yes, if that's what if it says
We're-
versus, but
Well,
we're not
Shit,
doing that yet. We're
everyone's
doing
going
disposition.
robot again.
So
so
you would gain. Let's see. The conflict type is fight animal. So your test skill fighter or hunter,
right.
and you're adding to
Okay.
the base of health or nature. So you roll however many dice you have in fighter or hunter, plus however many teammates you have, which is 1, plus an additional 1
So
because you are attacking with another team. So plus 2 more
Okay.
die to your hunter or fighter skill.
Okay. All right. So we actually got a number here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
All right. So 5 plus your health or nature.
Is my nature is 4, my health is 4. Okay, so that'd be a total of 9.
Nice. Very nice.